Hello, welcome back to another video. Last week's video was the final for the NPC faction update. This one here now is going to be the encounter update, and as you can see behind me, we have an old favourite, the Pilgrims Curiosity. Don't quote me on this, but I'm 99.9% sure that this ship back in the early days was a encounter ship that spawned in and was among some of the ships that was removed from the game for performance issues. So if I'm wrong, leave a comment down there and let me know, but like I said, I'm 99.9% sure it was. Now it's a massive ship. Well, it's not massive, but it's a big enough ship. But anyway, first off, I want to apologise that this video was actually late being uploaded by a couple of days. Had issues with my software, issues with my microphone, had to get it all sorted out, so hopefully the sound is coming through okay. So let's take a look at this. So this is the original Pilgrims Curiosity. There's a mountain of solar panels on it. Big massive nacelles on the back. There's not solar farms, oxygen farms on our side. 6 large car containers. There's 2 refineries. And then there's not much to really talk about on the ship, as it's again back in the days before we had the big satellite dish. It's a nice little greebled, cobbled together fake satellite dish just for aesthetics on the ship. Very lightly armed. There's 1 Gatling gun and 2 interior turrets. So we'll take a look on the inside here. Just the lower catwalk. The back of this just leads right down the back here to the jump drive. Now, what I like about this ship is all these catwalks lead back into the nacelles here. So if you do have the ship and stuff gets damaged, you can actually repair it all from the inside. But just coming down here gives you access to the back of the thrusters and everything. And the jump drive, same on both sides. Right, come along again, same thing, access to all the batteries on the lower catwalk. So we come along up here, well, this door is actually open, so we'll close that. So this door is normally closed. So we'll come up the catwalk here, and we'll cycle the airlock to open this door. When you come in here, this is your main airlock. Now you have blast doors at the left and right, and that's for this little repair drone that also has a Gatling gun there. Now you can manually control this to repair the ship on the outside. You don't have to leave the ship. And this connector. So we close the airlock up to cycle it. Now we come through here. Yeah, gravity generator thermal blocks. That's all your thermal blocks for to cycle the airlock. Just have a little seating area here, just for 1 passenger. Oh, sorry, but very precarious seating position right in front of the reactor. So where the lead helmet sitting down there. But we come through this way, and this is just an observation area with blast doors that close across, which we can close from here, which is, if I'm not mistaken, no, it's the force button there. Close these blast doors across. For, I think, when you try and capture this ship, there's a sensor in here somewhere that detects you and actually automatically closes all these doors. So we come in here into the bridge. It's not a spacious bridge, but a wide open bridge in the sense that it has windows and all around it. And as you can see here, there's like glass to walk on for just access around the front of the flight seat. Inventory layouts there on the on the LCD screen. And we come across the corridor and up to the top here. This brings us in. Oh, there's the sensor there. So that sensor, yeah, activates the breach alarm. So we come in here. There's a nice little diagram of the ship, which I think actually looks cool. So it's a map of the ship. Observatory. Okay, must check that out. So we have full medical bay. There's the back of your two refineries. Let's get the hood up. So it turns off your lights for your doors. Oh, the cycle's the upper airlock. Oh, just close the doors. Oh, there we go. So we don't have the cryo chamber here. Now, close this door because this leads into this long corridor that leads right down to the back of the ship. And we come in here. You're on top of the jump drive here. And we have, these are our controls to release all these decoys in the event of being attacked. You can release the decoys. Unfortunately now, with the way warfare works now, once those decoys separate the ship, they don't necessarily work the way they used to. Oh, you have two more cryo chambers in here. So we'll come back out. And we will come up this little observation area here. Now, to get back outside, we have to cycle the airlock to get out. Now, let's get back up on top here. We have a catwalk on the top of the ship here that carries right the way down. For some reason, the map says this is an observatory. Okay. Now we come all the way over here. That's basically the ship. Oh, there's our main antenna there. So it's basically the Pilgrims Curiosity. Now, you can see the change I made from here. I've changed out the solar panels. I haven't made many changes because it's a nice looking ship, but I've done what I normally do to ships. So we've reshaped everything here with the solar panels. You know, just make it nice and neat. We've changed out the ground down blocks and catwalks in here to the beam blocks to give it the visuals of a bit of structure. For example, I've changed out the LCD screens to the hollow LCD screens. There's a little bit of a futuristic look on it. At the back of this, I've taken out the ground down passageway, and took out all the tire blocks and replaced them with these cylindrical columns. Now, I normally said in my videos that I don't like using ground down blocks, but unfortunately I have to use them on this because full blocks doesn't look right here, and we don't have scaffold blocks at that angle to use. So I took away the ground down windows and I put the ground down armor panels in because I think they look a little bit more structural. So, add that little bit of extra detail with the cross bracing in them. So we carry on down here, and as you can see, I changed out all the cargo containers to the industrial cargo containers. And as usual, see, I work in construction in real life, so when I look at things in the game, I like to have them looking like they're structurally sound. So I don't like having just cargo containers and thrusters just plonked onto the side of a ship. So I have to make it look like they're being held on with something, and that's where the beam blocks come in great, because they add that illusion of the stuff being clamped on. So you can see we have all the cargo containers clamped on. And rather than have just blank space in between each cargo container, I filled it out with scaffold blocks just to add structure to the ship, to add the look of structure to the ship. I just, personally, my own personal opinion, I just think it looks visually better when you have the ships looking like they're held together correctly, and that the blocks have meaning and they're not just there for purely aesthetics. Although these are here for purely aesthetics because the game allows you to put blocks in without having structural integrity. Not like medieval engineers. With medieval engineers, you have to build with structural integrity in mind. Wouldn't be a bad thing with this game actually if they had that. Right, so at the end of these oxygen farms, I took away all the ground down blocks and put beam blocks in. Now, I was going to use scaffold blocks here, but it didn't look right. I would love if we had, because we have a scaffold block in basically this shape here. We have the half scaffold. But I'd love to get scaffold blocks in this shape. Which basically these two blocks here, but in scaffold form. Just for extra detail on the ships. So we come to the back of the ship there. As you can see, we've changed out all the standard thrusters to the warfare thrusters. I've taken away the square edge off the front of the nacelles here. Because, yes, we're in space, so you don't need aerodynamics. But the ship is pushing forward. You want it to look like it's cutting through the air, even though there's none. So, added the slopes in here just to take away that sharp edge. The least amount of sharp edges you can put on your ship, the better. I just think everything flows when you do that. So, I've had to move the two thrusters that were here, and I pulled them back to here because I had to push this thruster forward to sit it in between these blaster blocks here, just to make it look a little bit nicer. As you come around the back here, didn't change much to the shape of the back. The only thing I did was I replaced all the ground down windows with ground down armor panels. Down here, I've replaced all the rotor parts that was on the decoys to the thrust lights. Yeah, that's basically it. That's right. And on top of the ship, I took out all the catwalks and I replaced it with the graded catwalks. But rather than have the graded catwalks and the rails the same colour, I put the rails on the outside and had them yellow. Again, just for detail on the ships. So I replaced all the ramps with ladders, or not ladders, stairs coming across and down, access to the reactor on the roof. And we've used the new bridge set blocks up here on this observation area because I think they're a nice looking window. They look very sleek. Now, as you can see, we have the refineries clamped on as well. So if you come around the front, I've reshaped the bridge a little bit more streamlined and replaced the windows with the bay windows on the front here. So we'll go inside and have a look at the inside of the ship. Now down here on the underneath we have warfare badges all the way along it, and we have beam blocks in underneath them just for added structure, and it fitted in the scaffold catwalks. Then they're coming out to the left and the right. The catwalks running length of the ship this way, and left to right there we have catwalks coming out for entry into the ship. So we'll jump in here and we'll just turn right and we'll head towards the bridge and up these stairs to the airlock. Now I took away the button panel at the top there and replaced it just with the wall mounted button. So it's just the one button here instead of the full 4 button panels. So this is basically inside our main airlock here. So we've taken away the 4 button panels with an inset connector, and I changed it to the vertical button panel here. So we've changed all the hangar doors, the original ones, to the warfare hangar doors. So cycle the airlock here. All the doors have been changed to the offset doors, just to fit better on the half blocks. So here we put a couch in here facing an entertainment system. There's with the old shameless plug for Clan Cola. We just come from here, and we have this little observation area, and we changed it out to the bay windows. We've changed the blaster blocks to the not the blaster. We've changed the airtight hangar doors to the windowed hangar doors from the warfare update. So this is the bridge. Just had basically these new console modules in here, just for detail. Changed the flight seat out, and added some great catwalks here, just so you can walk up to the front window, have a little scope around. Now, so this is the inside of the medical area. This is the view to those observation windows there. I decided not to run catwalks across this. I left the windows in just to give it more viewability, if that's even a word, through the windows. And we've changed out to the new coroner medical room. Now we come back down here. Now we still have our cryo chamber here. So we come down here to the center of the ship, and you left access on either side here for the cargo containers. Added in these dome windows on left and right, and ran corridor blocks all the way down. There's more dome windows on the left and right for detail, and these corridor blocks come all the way down to the doorway here into the cryo chamber room and the jump drive room. So you can see catwalks on top of the jump drives there, and bay windows on the other side. So we come here, there's another down bay window here looking out onto the decoy box, where they get activated in the event that you're being attacked. Now there's the button panels for all the decoys here to release them. So we're going to head back up this middle corridor here and back up into the main body of the ship. And like I said, it didn't change much in the ship because it is a nice looking ship as it is. Just wanted to bring it up to date to where the game is now as we're playing it with all the new blocks. That's what I'm doing with all these ships in this series of refits. So that's the end of the video. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified for more videos coming. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll talk to you during the week. There'll be a video up at the end of the week. Sorry for being so late.